Morning, boys and girls and everyone. So just a quick update on the boat build, and we're coming on quite nicely. We've got the all the transoms sort of fiberglassed in, all the joints done, and yeah, we're starting to do all the gunwale sides. And then on to the bow of the nose here as well. So all of these compartments are getting cleated with reinforcement, and then then we're going to start with the hatches. The hatches are kind of starting slowly but surely starting to get cut out and fitted in, and yeah, the bow of the nose and all of that is still got to be all glassed underneath here and flared out. This is going to be the fish hatch, the main fish hatch, this area here, and then all the stringers have been done, and all the battens, we're starting to put the reinforcing battens on. That's why you see all the different battens lying all over the show. And then this is Carl's boat. It's a nice sunny day out here today. He's a little bit behind. He hasn't put the sides on yet, but he started putting all the battens in, and he's at least glassed. The glassing takes a long time to do, man. It's all sort of hand glassed in, and it's pretty tough to do. Transoms are in. They're looking all solid. And then a lot of people have sort of been asking me what motor we're going to put on this, and it's not going to be. It's going to be like almost like a little Willefson spearing boat, one that you can roll off and roll on quickly with, and it's not going to be one of those big boats. Something we can zip out to the back line, catch a couple of fish, and shoot back in. Something that's easy to go through the surf with a long pointy nose. It's similar to the Cops craft, which has got a long pointy nose, very shallow draft, and then it should go through this. Sort of basically just hop over the waves. It's not something that you would take 10 guys out. It's just maybe you and maybe one other person, but mostly a sort of solo boat. So a lot of guys have been asking me what kind of motor we're going to put on there. This is my motor. It's a 9.9 Yamaha. I know it doesn't sound like it carries a lot of horse, but for the size of the boat, it's going to carry plenty of horse. We've propped the prop up a little bit, so we've changed the pitch a little bit so we get a lot more torque out of it, and so we're stuck with Yamaha. The Australians do a lot of Mercury, and I've known Yamaha all my life, so I'm not gonna. We've had a couple of Mercs on the other boat, the bigger boat, but I don't know. We haven't had much joy with them. But the Yamahas seem to go really well. So that's what I know. That's what I know how to work on. I know every single part of a Yamaha, so I know how to fix it, I know how to service it. So that's what we're gonna stick with. With a 9.9 on it, it should go. Man, I would say 25 to 30 knots. That's how quick it's going to be. And it's going to be pretty quick out of the pocket as well, just because of the shape of the boat. The boat doesn't carry any draft at all. It's the very sort of slow rising in terms of the bow, which means it's going to get into the plane very quickly, and it's also going to be very, very fast and pretty sleek. If you have a look at the overall design, right down the length of it, you can imagine how, it's almost a canoe. The way that it's listed is like sup stroke skiff. So, the guys generally put 6 horsepower on them, and they go really fast in all the estuaries and all of that. So we're going up to a 9, which should be slightly overpowered actually, and it should just the idea is to go. Our launches are fairly easy. It's just to hop over a couple of waves. We won't be going out and smashing surf anyway. We'll hop over a couple of waves, shoot around to the islands, bail off the side, do a bit of spearfishing, get back on and go home, and you're home sort of before the sun comes up 90% of the time. So it's not one of those boats you go 40 kilometers offshore and pile into the fishing. So yeah, man, it is slow, and we are building 2 boats. A lot of guys are saying, why is it taking so long? Because we're building a boat, mate. We're building a boat from scratch, so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of cutting. It's a lot of glassing. I'm kind of working every single weekend on it. Carl works on his every other day, but yeah, we're putting a lot of hours into it. I'm basically dedicating every single weekend, every Saturday and Sunday, to actually getting the build done. So yeah, but we're getting there. We're getting very close to putting the deck on. Once all the cleats and all the reinforcements gone in, we're going to start dropping the deck on, and then we're going to flip her over, and we're going to do the glassing on the bottom. So I'd say we're probably about halfway, which is good news. I'll keep you updated.